Welcome to integration part 2. In integration part 1, we learned about these formulas that integration of x raised to power n with respect to x is x raised to power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Integration of 1 with respect to x is x plus c. Plus c is always there. So integration of 1 is basically x. And integration of ex with respect to x is ex plus c. Integration of a raised to power x with respect to x is a raised to power x upon log a to the base e plus c. And integration of 1 by x with respect to x is log of x plus c. Suppose we have to find the integration of y with respect to x becomes 5 times integration of e raised to power x plus 7 times integration of 5 raised to power x with respect to x plus 9 times integration of 1 by x with respect to x plus 4 times integration of 1 with respect to x. Now this is going to give us 5. Integration of e raised to power x with respect to x is ex only. So we write e raised to power x only plus integration of 5 raised to power x will be according to this formula 5 raised to power x upon log of 5 plus 9, and integration of 1 by x according to this formula is log of x. We always keep x in absolute value because log is not defined for 0 or negative values. Plus 4 times x as integration of 1 is x plus c. Integration of cos x with respect to x is sin of x. Integration of sin x with respect to x is minus cos x. Integration of sec square x with respect to x is tan x, because derivative of tan x with respect to x is sec square x. Therefore, the integration of sec square x with respect to x is tan x. And similarly, derivative of cos x with respect to x is minus sin x. So integration of sin x with respect to x becomes minus cos x, as in this case. Now integration of cos 6 square x with respect to x is minus cot x, and integration of sec x tan x with respect to x is sec x plus c, and integration of cosec x cot x with respect to x is minus cosec x. And these formulas are also derived because integration of cot x with respect to x is minus cos 6 square x. Therefore, integration of cos 6 square x is minus cot x, as in this case. Derivative of sec x with respect to x is sec x tan x. So integration of sec x tan x with respect to x becomes sec x. Now derivative of cosec x with respect to x is minus cosec x cot x. So integration of cosec x cot x with respect to x becomes minus cosec x as shown here. Now let's use these formulas. Now if we have to take the integration of this, then integration of y with respect to x becomes integration of 2 sin x, which in further equals to 2 times integration of sin x now this gives us 2 times minus cos x plus 3 times e raised to power x plus 10 times x plus c, or minus 2 cos x now integration of y with respect to x is equals to 9 times integration of now this gives us 9 times 10x minus 10, and integration of cos x square x is minus cot x and the final result is 9 times 10x plus 10 times cot x plus 5 raised to power x upon log of 5 plus 2x plus c. Now integration of y with respect to x is 2 times integration of cosec x cot x now this gives us 2 times minus cosec x now suppose we have to take the integration of x raised to power 4 minus 1 upon x cube. Then we separate them and this becomes integration of x minus 1 upon x cube, which gives us now integration of x raised to power minus 3. So which in turn gives us now suppose we have to find the integration of now here we can again separate. So this gives us x square minus 1 plus 1 by x. And the integration becomes x cube by 3 minus x plus log of x plus c. Now in this case firstly we factorize and now this gives us x minus 1 So we can cancel this, and finally we get x square and this becomes x cubed by 3 minus x plus c. And that's all in this part 2. We will learn more about integration in part 3. Thank you.